Hi, this is Shiva Rajaya from vitalcoaching.com. This is it. I'm still at Angsbacka. Uh, and today is the last day of the yoga festival. We just had our last beautiful closing ceremony, and everybody's leaving, going back home. Look at that. Space is now empty, ready for the next festival, which is coming in 4 days, which is going to be the Tantra Festival. Lots of juiciness and lots of beauty over there. You know, if you never made it to Angsbacka and you're somewhere around the world looking for a paradise place to come and spend some time, attend some beautiful events and celebrate life with other like-minded crazy people, you know what, I encourage you really to give it a try. And you know, the message that I have for you right now is it can be summarized as: it is cool to be spiritual. It is cool to be spiritual. What does that mean? Working with the invisible and with improving yourself, developing your energy, gaining more health and power and presence, having a healthier relationships, all the things that have been happening here at the yoga festival are all for the best of your own life and humankind. So something that I have heard here a few times, you know, is people like almost being afraid of their family or friends or co-workers knowing about them attending this kind of events. Yeah, I know, you know. it's a kind of a fear. I would say it's almost like something slightly like ashamed, like as if you are doing something wrong here, and as if the relationship that you have with these practices are still very fragile, and you want to protect them and preserve them, and you don't dare really to talk about it openly in public. And I understand and respect that. The relationship that you develop with, for instance, a yoga practice can be extremely fragile and subtle in the beginning, and it's a little bit like having a relationship with a new lover, a new partner. You know, you meet in the park at night where nobody can see you. You're sitting on this bench or laying on the grass sharing a kiss in the middle of the night, and you feel protected. You feel secure and safe because nobody's judging, nobody's saying it. So somehow when you develop a practice or any form of spiritual practice in your life, any form of technique or any form of belief, new belief that is emerging inside of you, in the beginning you want to protect it, you know, you want to preserve it, you want to nurture it until it becomes strong enough, and then you can start sharing it with your friends and family. So, in my experience, when you do actually stand up and affirm your practice and affirm your belief and express it openly, it actually is a very empowering step that you take in your own spiritual development. See, because if you don't express it and you don't vocalize it, then you live in the fear, you live in the doubt, you live in the hesitation, you live in this fear zone. And you know, even though it's irrational and even though you didn't really maybe think about it, but you're afraid of maybe the judgment or what other people would say. Well, my advice is very simple. You know, I'm a coach, I work with power. My advice to you is let them speak, you know, whatever. And if somebody asks you a question or tries to make fun of whatever you are doing, just make a case of your practice. Say, well, here is what I have been doing, and here are the benefits of what I'm practicing, and here is how it makes me feel. And then something that you can add is, I totally respect the fact that we don't follow the same path maybe. And I respect the fact that you might have other beliefs, or maybe disagree with some of the practices that I have. And that's perfectly okay with me. The key word here is respect. Don't go back into the world trying to force what you experienced here, trying to force it on other people, trying to convert them. That would be a mistake. Because everybody is free to practice whatever they want. Everyone is free. And the world we live in will only positively evolve if we respect each other and respect our own beliefs and don't judge each other's practices, cultures, traditions. The fact that you attended a yoga event doesn't make you better than other human beings. It simply connects you with your own spirit. But we are all on the same path. One global human tribe. So yes, what you did here, what you attended, the practice that you have in your life are validating for you and make you a better person. But it doesn't make you better than anybody else. And this is the thing to keep in mind. We are one tribe of human beings. And if aliens from other galaxies and other planets would look at us, they would just see a bunch of humans. They would not see the slight differences. So basically we're all the same. We're all on the same level, on the same path of evolution. And yes, there are some slight differences. But the key word is respect. If you practice something that really works for you, don't try to force it on other people. If you want to suggest or help somebody, you can offer your help, guidance, or support or experience, but without being forceful about it. Tolerance, acceptance, respect. If your best friend is in trouble, you can say, there are a few things that I've been practicing that might help you. Would you be open to hear what I have to say? Would you be open for me to suggest some techniques that might help you with what you're facing right now? So within the coaching world, that's something that is one of the core principles in my code of ethics and in the code of ethics of many people. Don't help somebody who doesn't want your help. So when you go back into the world and have been attending these beautiful festivals and you are filled up with ideas and new techniques and a whole new passion is waking up through you, it's important that you realize that what you have to offer might not be for everybody. So respect. And if you want to offer your help, offer it in a way which is respectful and allowing the person to say, no thanks. I don't need what you have to offer. I don't want it for a reason or another. And that's their own process. That's their own path. It's their own freedom. And we have to respect that in each other. For now, remember, if you stand up and affirm your own belief, but you're talking about yourself, right? You're not talking about forcing that experience on other people. What you can say is, here is what I practice, and this seems to be working for me. That's all you can say. And then if somebody wants your help, you can say, well, here's what I can suggest. Feel free to practice it or not. This is not my agenda. It's not a personal agenda that I have for you. You are totally free to practice, engage, and play with the same tools if you want to. But if it's not for you, I totally respect and accept that. That's it for now. The Tantra Festival is going to be really juicy, exciting. There's a whole bunch of new participants arriving. The team of volunteers here is super solid. I'll post some updates very soon about what will be happening over here. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.